You playing with a gun thinking you all this, you're gonna lose your life. Going to prison and thinking like, hey, you're gonna get out, you're gonna lose your life.
Ben's made to be,
No, I'm thinking maybe I should light one up. Hold up. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneaky with Stite. Back at it again with another action video. What's good, Sneaky Gang? What's good, Potentials? How y'all been doing, man? Hope y'all been sneaking and creeping and staying healthy and wealthy, baby. Woo! Hey, we gonna be reacting to Kay Flock is facing mandatory life in sentence in 7 days. Wait, hold on. You said 7 days. Hold up for a second. Hold up for a second. Hold up. When was this produced? 7 days ago. Oh, maybe he's. Hey. That mean he's ready serving that right now. I mean he's serving it right now. What you mean? 7 days. This was 7 days ago. They posted. Hold up. We don't know why though, but they gonna talk about it. So stay tuned for what we finna say at the end. But let's get right into the tape. I ain't gonna waste nobody's time.
Just before 10 a.m. on December 16, 2021, police respond to a shooting outside a Harlem barbershop. Arriving on scene, they find a 24-year-old victim named Oscar Hernandez, aka O.Y. Waka, with gunshot wounds to his back and neck. He was transferred to a hospital but later succumbed to his injuries. In the days to come, NYPD Crime Stoppers would release a picture of the suspect wanted for murder. The picture shows a suspect masked with a very distinct outfit. The rare $1,000 Amiri jeans he just recently bought at an Amiri store would later come back to haunt him. Kay Flock was eventually identified as the alleged shooter, and a wanted poster was issued. 1 week after the murder on December 23, 2021, Kay Flock would surrender himself to the police and be arrested for second-degree murder. While awaiting trial in early 2023, things got even worse for him. He was federally indicted on gang charges. So here's Kay Flock right here and a woman. Apparently, this is in op territory. He's just walking around op territory where his ops are at, you know what I'm saying? And he was taunting that he was there with a weapon on him. So he looks past the barbershop, like you can see, he has a gun in his hand. He's looking in the barbershop. I mean, what the is this guy thinking? Is this not the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life? He's an up-and-coming rapper, has all this opportunity and does this. Walks by, right? The victim is about to run out after him. I guess they both recognize each other. There's the victim walking out. He's also clutching something. He was reaching. We don't know if he had a weapon on him yet. We'll find out at some point in the trial, I would imagine. But he's also grabbing something, it looks like. And here's the other angle of Kay Flock turning around back at the barbershop. Stops walking. He's like, he's still clutching, kinda. He's about to turn around again.
Please, man, I don't want to see another child die in the process because you two clowns is kind of doing some stupid nonsense in the damn street. You know you're not supposed to be there. The hell you doing with this person? And you and the damn person about to send shots. You got a whole child with you. You trying to send shots. Bunch of idiots, low life idiots, man.
So they're like having a little bit of a verbal dispute, it looks like, honestly. Looks like something was said between the two. And Kay Flock kept walking away. Then he's shot. I can't show any of this, it's gonna be blurred. Here's another angle of it. Here's the victim. He's reaching for something, it seems, and Kay Flock clearly has a gun in his hand. And this is why a lot of Kay Flock fans are saying this is a self-defense case. But I don't think that's how it works in New York. I'm pretty sure New York.
What the hell was you doing there? Talking about on live, you got a weapon on you and you in ops territory. You know what type of harm you gonna come with? What type of harm is gonna come to you? Talking about, he over here. Hold up, man. Hold up. Bro over here doing all this. Hold up. Watch out for a minute, chair. Hold up. Watch out for a minute. Hold up. Bro out here like this, flexing on a damn video like this, talking about, yeah, bro, I'm in my ops territory, bro. I got this thing on me, bro. Then you see one of the damn idiots on the damn live talking about, you come here into my territory. And he's like, what you want to do, bro? You got some other person that I hope ain't no damn child is in the scene with you talking about, yeah, bro, I tote this every day, bro. Let me ask y'all something real quick. What type of idiots are we raising out here in the United States? Talking about we toting on this, yeah, what you want to do type shit. Huh? You know you're not supposed to be in the area. And you toting on... Give me this real quick. You toting on this, talking about, yeah, bro, what you want to do, bro? I got the whole 9 and stuff, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What type of is that?
New York is like the most strict place when it comes to guns in terms of like how they charge people and how much time you get if you're caught with a gun, especially in the major city in Manhattan, you're cooked. Or the Bronx, anywhere, dude. I think it's like a mandatory 5 years or something crazy like that. If you get caught with a gun, you're going to prison for 5 years. Like, not even joking. And here's the indictment. Don't know if anyone's read this yet on YouTube, but I'm doing it right now, boys. Kevin Perez, aka K Flock, Davon Mason, BJ, Irvin Beeman, Nicholas Johnson, Nick, Sean Smith, Sticky, Josie Castro, Jesse, Count One, racketeering from at least in or about 2017. The defendants and other known and unknown were members and associates of a criminal organization named Sevside or DOA, which operated in Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx, engaged in robberies, wire fraud, bank fraud, and acts involving murder and assault. Sevside/DOA included its leadership, its membership, and its associates, constituted an enterprise, as defined by Title 18 United States Code Section 1961, that is a group of individuals associated in fact, although not a legal entity, constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of Sevside DOA, purposes of Sevside, preserving and protecting the power and territory of Sevside/DOA and its members through the acts involving murder, assault, and other acts of violence, enriching the members and associates through robberies and financial frauds, promoting and enhancing Sevside and the reputation and activities of its members and associates, keeping victims and potential victims in fear of the enterprise, obtained firearms, promoted and celebrated criminal conduct on social media, Instagram, Facebook, through reference to real acts of violence and so on.
I'm sorry, but bro is going to life forever. You might not even spend 5 years. You might spend 10. Look at all this. Look at all this. You see this line and keep going. Hold up. Keep going.
Oh boy, so I can already tell. They probably put some lyrics and music videos in this shit, didn't they? If you're on the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. First murder was the December 16th one. K Flock, defendant knowingly murdered and aided and abetted the murder of Oscar Hernandez in the vicinity of 151st Street and Amsterdam Avenue in New York, in violation of New York penal law. Count 2, violent crime in aid of racketeering. Count 3, murder through use of a firearm. Count 4, violent crime in aid of racketeering. Assault with a dangerous weapon and attempted murder. So a month before, they were shooting us.
Why didn't you not just go and stay in the house and make music? Why did you have to go do some silly, dumb in the streets? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my. I don't understand this. I do not understand this. Like, bruh, you mean to tell me bro, I listened to K Flock and G Herbo. I don't remember what song it was. Yeah, God. I don't remember what song it was. But the song was nice. It was amazing. And I was waiting for him to come out with some more music. But then you go and do this stupid shit. Like, come on, bro. You can't stay in that house and go make music. I thought I'm gonna bend this damn thing how I hit my head. I need you more in my life. This thing, I don't need to break you yet. But you mean to tell me you go and do this? Not, bro. Look where your name is at. This is not just the third. This is the fourth one. Court 4. Oh, bro, you might spend 15 to 20.
Someone got attempted murder. November 10th, 2021, K-Flock, BJ, and EJ, the defendants and other knowingly assaulted an individual with a dangerous weapon and attempted to murder an individual. Count 5, the firearm. Count 6, violent crime and aid of racketeering. On February 10th, 2022. Interesting. So Mason, this is when K-Flock's already locked up. Mason, aka BJ, the defendant, and others known, assaulted an individual with a dangerous weapon, attempted to murder an individual. June 26, 2020. Johnson, attempted murder. Now, this was just recently filed a week ago, and I just found this file. So this is new stuff right here, boys. Listen up. So the government didn't want to start the trial on March 10th, by the way, but the judge is forcing it to start on March 10th in 6 days. Certain rap video excerpts should be admitted. So they are adding rap videos to this trial. GX601, song titled Ready for War.
Bro, this was yesterday. Bro, March 10th? This is March 11th I'm doing this. But, okay, hold up. In my calculations, when this video would be posted, it would be around Sunday. So which would be about 6 days ago that this happened.
Or by the rapper E.Baby. The government expects to elicit witness testimony that E.Baby, who died in 2022, was a leader of the OYZ gang, which is based in the Sugar Hill neighborhood of Upper Manhattan, the neighborhood in which the defendant shot and killed Oscar Hernandez on December 16, 2021. So they want to show an E.Baby video, which they just explained that E.Baby was a rapper that's dead now, and he was a rival gang member to K-Flock. The government also expects to elicit testimony that the defendant and the Sevside DOA, gang he led, were in an ongoing dispute with OYZ. Sevside and DOA versus OYZ. The government also intends to offer social media evidence in which the defendant repeatedly threatened to shoot E.Baby. The Ready for War music video depicts E.Baby and his associates making hand signs that witness will testify are associated with OYZ, including making the Sevside DOA hand sign at the end of the video pointed down, which witnesses will testify shows disrespect to the defense gang. So, Ready for War music video. They're taunting each other. Very common in these gang wars. The video also depicts several locations in Sugar Hill and the blocks immediately surrounding where the defendant shot Hernandez, including a park and a brown stone. Video evidence and witness testimony will show the defendant, armed with a gun, visited those locations looking for OYZ gang members in the hour before he shot and killed Hernandez. What did I say earlier? K-Flock was in enemy territory looking for ops. I mean, this is just stupid behavior, bro. While he's the breadwinner, he's up-and-coming rapper blowing up, has a life-changing opportunity. At the same time, because the defendant is not mentioned or shown in the GX601, the risk of unfair prejudice is minimal. GX603A and B depict portions of the music video for Is Ya Ready by the defendant, so K-Flock's own music. Government has selected two narrowly tailored portions to cut out the sound of a gun repeatedly firing and other lyrics that are less probative. In the portion of the song, GX603A, the defendant disses E.Baby by rapping, E.Baby, that kid ain't on nothing. The defendant also raps, don't run, don't trip, while others shout Dubski. Government expects to elicit evidence that those lines refer to an incident in which an associate of Sevside DOA gang shot Dubski, associate of the rival gang 800YGZ, in the foot and then the head after he tripped, murdering him. Jesus Christ. In the foot and then the head after he tripped. Government expects to elicit witness testimony that glorifying the deaths of rival gang members such as Dubski is one way to show disrespect to a rival gang. In GX603B, the defendant raps, catch an LV, put him on his neck, while an individual in the background yells, LV kid. Government expects to elicit witness testimony that LV refers to a rival gang based in Lambert houses in the Bronx, with which Sevside DOA was an ongoing dispute, and that LVK refers to being Lambert killer. Additionally, both GX603A and B depict individuals with the defendant, whom witnesses will identify as fellow Sevside DOA.
And these idiots are snitching on themselves and saying what type of gangs. Bro, what type of stupidity is this, bro? For real, what type of dumb A is this? You mean to tell me you gonna shoot here, shoot there, name this person, name that person? Y'all ain't even doing no street code at this point. Talking about this is what this mean and that's what this mean and then we shot this person. Y'all think this is cool. So y'all sitting in penitentiary prison begging for, hey, bring me on. Bring me on. Like TK and then YWN. Nelly. I think it's YNW Nelly or YWN. But they both sitting up in prison right now talking about, can you let me out? Y'all committed murders. Talking about they was disrespecting our gang. Y'all ain't even getting paid to be in a damn gang. You think it's cool because you're toting the Glock and saying, we switch cheese bros out here. We toting the Glock and they disrespecting our gang, bro. We got the firearm on us, bro. What you want? Y'all ain't cool, bro. Y'all a bunch of idiots. Toting on guns and talking about, don't disrespect our block. Don't disrespect our gang. Who give a damn? The police could disrespect your gang and say we gonna lock up 30 y'all. What, you gonna start shooting at the police? Stupid.
By a member displaying hand signs to disrespect rival gangs, including RPT, which is a gang based in the Bronx River Park Towers complex. The government expects to establish a trial that on November 10, 2021, the defendant and other members of Southside committed a drive-by shooting at the River Park Towers. Oh, so that's the November incident, was a drive-by shooting at the River Park Towers a month before the murder that he's charged with, too. Lyrics and visual content thus have a direct and specific nexus to the charged conduct. That is, violent acts that members or associates of Southside DOA committed with the defense knowledge and furtherance of the racketeering conspiracy. Moreover, these clips do not depict any guns, and the government took care to eliminate the portion of the video in which there is an extended sound of a gun repeatedly firing. GX65 is a 2-second clip from his video for the defendant's song Brotherly Love, another clip of his song. In the order, the court explained that it was excluding Brotherly Love, but its preliminary ruling was without prejudice to the government proposing to admit more tailored except. The government respectfully submits that it should be permitted to introduce a 2-second portion of the video and lyrics from the song in which Perez raps, DOA, I'm dumping on anything. This brief clip is highly probative of the charged racketeering enterprise. The defendant defines DOA to mean dumping on anything, acknowledging his participation in charged enterprise while making a hand gesture of a gun shooting the camera. Jeez, this is just not good.
He going away for a long time.
Cooked, boys.
He's cooked.
Video is necessary to show the
I know if he cooked. Music video, talking, people snitching already on the damn paperwork. Oh, he cooked. He cooked.
His individual rap and lyrics, and no gun is displayed in his 2-second clip. GX606, the music video of the song OYK by Nas, EBK, and Set to Trend. 2 individuals whom witnesses will testify are respectfully a member and associate of Southside. Okay, so more Southside members rapping about shit, self-snitch and connecting the crimes. Low key. As the song's title, OYK, which is OY Killer, make clear that the song is dedicated to disrespecting and threatening OYZ gang, which is the gang whose territory the defendant was in when he killed Oscar Hernandez. Although the defendant is not listed as one of the artists in the song, he appears throughout the music video making the sign of a gun to the OYZ hand sign. At one point in the song, Nas EBK raps in unmistakable terms, OYZ I see gotta die, OYZ I see gotta die, at which point the defendant appears in the video and yells, all O's shot. It is difficult to conceive of evidence that is more probative of the defense's ongoing dispute with the OYZ. That dispute is essentially proving that December 16, 2021 murder the defendant committed was in aid of the Southside DOA enterprise. One that morning, the defendant traveled to OYZ territory, repeatedly displayed his gun, visited a number of locations featured in prominent OYZ member E.Baby's music video. Oh yeah, when he was taunting in their territory, he was standing on like a staircase that E.Baby shot a music video. Asked if individuals he encountered were OYZ members and then shot and killed Hernandez. As with the Who Really Buggin' video that the court ruled was clearly admissible. GX606 provides critical evidence that relates directly to one of the charged crimes. GX611 is an 11-second clip from the song PSA by the defendant. The defendant raps that if a woman sets him up, she's the line. He will carry a firearm, pack in the and will shoot it, feel under pressure, and blasting the shit. In addition, he raps that if anyone confronts him and tries to brandish the firearm, the defendant will draw his gun more quickly and will shoot his rival. I'm whacking the whip. He tried to up, but I'm faster with it. It get nasty.
Hey, fuck, you're done, bro. You're stupid, bro. You're done. Look at this, bro. I'm not lying about this. Look at this right here. I want y'all to really look at this. Hold on. Let me step out the way. Look at this. Look at this. He said GX611A. They're saying what it is an 11-second clip from the song PSA by the defendant. In the clip, the defendant raps that if a woman sets him up, she's the line. He will carry a firearm, packing the B, and will shoot it. Feel under pressure. I'm blasting the. You know, now I can see why parents be telling kids stay in school. Because if you gonna be a rapper and you gonna do it this type of nonsense, and she set you up, she's the lion, he will carry a firearm packing the B and will shoot it, feel under pressure on blasting. This ain't no joke no more. We had YNs go and shoot at somebody that with a 5-year-old little daughter. And now we got YNs in the street talking about if a woman. Hell, man, I just want to throw this thing at him. All this stuff. You better get a good lawyer, K-Flock. Because all these paperworks of what you saying and dealing with, what this one say? In addition, he raps that if anyone confronts him and tries to banish a firearm, the defendant will draw his gun more quickly and will shoot his rival. I'm whacking the whip slash he trying to up, but I'm fastening with it. It get nasty. Now he coughing out blood. Told y'all that I got active with it. Man, you not getting active with nothing. You think you looking cool, but you looking like an idiot. Supposed to get your mama out of the slums, my G. Wrapping up, bruh. I will understand if you do the hard stuff and rap. And if someone come in and try to do something to you, okay, you defend yourself. But to actually do this stuff and then the sad thing is because they doing it and rapping about it and the music is hard for it. But the sad thing is they going in jail for it. Like if you rap about the thing, okay. But then you defend yourself for it, nice. That's even better. But when you're out here doing it and rapping it, man. Somebody go give me another Hennessy bottle because I think I'm gonna slump all the way down. Oh, hold up.
Now he coughing out blood, told y'all I get active with it. Defendant thus boasts in the clip he will shoot first in response to any threat. The portion of the video is relevant to defendant's state of mind, motive, and opportunity to kill. Business record certifications. Government should be prepared at the final pre-trial conference to detail the relevance of underlying business records. 2 certifications from Facebook. Search warrants for 2 of the defendant's Instagram accounts, K-Flocka and K.Flocka. The government intends to introduce portions of the returns for summary witness. In those records, the defendant engages in bank and wire fraud, communicates about specific acts of violence, and displays images and videos depicting his participation in SEVSide. Certifications from Arizona Department of Economic Security and the New York State Department of Labor authenticating unemployment claim data for fraudulent claims associated with the defendant. He did not file for unemployment and take the unemployment money, brother. You're a rapper making good money. He filed unemployment? Are you kidding me, K-Flock? Certification from Amiri, a luxury clothing store, whose records reflect that the defendant purchased clothing he wore during the December 16, 2021 murder. This is not good. Honestly, he's cooked. The only way he beats this murder case is if he somehow switches it to self-defense. But I don't know how New York works. Yeah, I feel like New York is, especially a New York jury, some liberal people in New York. Certification from the New York City Police Department as to the authenticity of body-worn camera footage warned by the officer who responded to the murder, capturing the members immediately after Hernandez was shot. Government expects that a witness will also be able to authenticate the video. Security Systems Company manages the video surveillance videos at River Park Towers. Bronx Community College, whose video surveillance system captures video of defendants and associates vehicle on their way to River Park Towers. See, that's what the issue with drive-by shootings right there. You're in a car traveling around New York City or the Bronx, and there's 1 million cameras, bro. 1 million cameras. You're gonna be tracked everywhere, you idiots. The simple fact that he's in enemy territory and the government's gonna be able to prove that with all these videos and the context makes it way worse. He's walking around with a weapon in enemy territory, ends up shooting someone and killing them. It's gonna be very hard to switch that to self-defense. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I'm being honest, boys, and I try to keep an open mind with some of these guys, these rappers, but damn, this was so fucking stupid.
You know, I want to keep an open mind for K-Flock because he's talented. But when you know, and he even said it himself, idiot, stupid. He even said it himself, saying, oh, you know, I'm in enemy territory. Like I said, hold up. Let me stand up real quick. Hold up for a second. Hold up. Like I said. Hold up. Bro, into enemy territory talking about, hold up, man. Talking about, I told that gun, bro. What you want to do about it, bro? He walking with some individual talking about, bro, give me my phone real quick. Hold on. Talking about, I'm alive. I got the thing, bro. Who gonna do me dirty? Looking to the damn side. Still walking with bro. Looking into the barbershop. Some other guy come outside. Talking to smack. Talking about what you gonna do. He talking about, I'm alive. Put the phone away. Cause now he looking for who he want. Talking about, we can do whatever. What you gonna do? Talking about he toting the gun. Then bring it out talking about, yeah, I got me. What you want? How we gonna do it, bro? And what you want? He's like, GBD. Nah, all that. In broad daylight. You in New York in broad daylight. And nothing coming to your young and dumb mind. And this is why I said it for Tupac. How Tupac said this. Why and slow down, because you could be touched. You in New York talking about this gun, that gun, talking about, yeah, we can do this to nobody, to anybody. Flex that gun, do this. If a woman do this and stuff, she gonna feel all the pressure. Feel what pressure, K-Flock? Feel what pressure? A pressure that you talking about. Oh man, you know, it's just street code. I'm a YN. I'm a rapper. Get this shit together, man. Just because you out here in the streets doing whatever you feel like it doesn't mean you can just shoot anybody. And this is why I said, where's the morals? Where's the law? Where's the sense of, oh, I got responsibility. I could carry people on my back. Why can't you be more like Jay Critch? Jay Critch is still making money in New York, or Dave East. They still making money in New York as a rapper and still living a civilized rapper career. You ain't got to do all this hard. You didn't see the NBA YoungBoy, TK, King Von, Jada Youngin, Julio Fulio die in the streets. Hot Boy, you didn't see all of them die in the streets. Get locked up in the streets. Doing some dumb like you about that you did. But still you want to be toting the gun talking about, you come to my town, foe, and I'll Swiss cheese you, bro. I'm that hot boy summer. I'm that goated feeling. Till you sitting in penitentiary prison. Looking at your mama looking at you crying. She gotta worry about your brothers and sisters. Because you wanna feel like you that. I get tired of seeing these youngins do some stupid. I get tired of it, man. Do we got anything else on this?
This trial won't be streamed because it's a federal trial, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll be able to make any update videos. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace out.
Hey, thank you so much. It won't be streamed, but we definitely will hear it on the internet. And if I hear it on the internet, I'll keep the updates in the comments. But I don't know anymore, man. We still gotta do a video on the greatest YNs crash outs. These YNs is getting out of hand. If you a YN and you think this is cool and funny, I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want to sit in prison. You don't want to be away from your family for years on years, for months and months, from minutes to times to hours. sit in the house, do something else, and enjoy life while you still can. Because the minute you decide to go on that side, smoke some galaxies from a smoke can that's used to do other things for chemical things, you will lose your life. You playing with a gun thinking you all this, you're gonna lose your life. Going to prison and thinking like, hey, you're gonna get out, you're gonna lose your life. All the upsetting things, you're gonna lose your life. It ain't worth it. It's just not worth it. So, with that being said, Potentials, subscribe. Sneaker Gang and Potentials, like the video. And comment down below what you think of Kay Flock facing mandatory life sentence. And how he did his reckless nonsense in the streets knowing he's not supposed to be there. But it's your boy Sneaker West Side, and I'm out. Peace. Talking. What you gonna do, fo? I'ma Swiss cheese you, bro. Stupid, man.